The largest ever arms sale to Taiwan. The U.S. approved $11.1 billion in arms sales to Taiwan on Wednesday. It comes as Beijing ramps up military and diplomatic pressure on the island.
The deal covers 8 items, including HIMARS rocket systems, which have been used extensively by Ukraine against Russian forces. Additional items include howitzers, anti-tank missiles, loitering drones, and parts for other equipment. That's all according to Taiwan's defense ministry. It said the package now requires approval from U.S. lawmakers, though Taiwan has widespread cross-party support. The Pentagon said the arms sales serve U.S. national, economic, and security interests by supporting Taiwan's continuing efforts to modernize its armed forces and maintain a, quote, credible defensive capability. Pushed by the United States, Taiwan has been working to transform its armed forces. President Lai Ching-te last month announced an extra $40 billion in defense spending, saying there was no room for compromise on national security. Washington has formal diplomatic ties with Beijing, but maintains unofficial ties with Taiwan and is the island's most important arms supplier. The U.S. is bound by law to provide Taiwan with the means to defend itself, though such arms sales are a persistent source of friction with China.
On Thursday, China told the U.S. to, quote, immediately stop arming Taiwan. If approved, this arms sale would be the second such package during President Trump's second term. The first was a $330 million deal back in November. Taiwan is critically important to the United States. It's home to the world's most advanced semiconductors and holds a key geopolitical position in the Indo-Pacific region. Here's what Rick Fisher, senior fellow at the International Assessment and Strategy Center, had to say.
Well, the loss of Taiwan would be a strategic disaster on many levels. Taiwan is right in the base of the first island chain. The first island chain essentially contains Chinese global power projection. So if Chinese Communist Party were to take control of Taiwan, they would immediately work to turn it into a massive military base for their naval forces, air forces, missile forces, nuclear submarines. Taiwan would be an unsinkable aircraft carrier that they could use to blockade Japan, blockade South Korea, intimidate the Philippines, essentially force the Japanese, the South Koreans, and the Filipinos to do what the Chinese have long wanted, to basically decide between whether the Americans can guarantee their freedom with peace or whether they should surrender to the Chinese Communist Party's diktat, get rid of their alliances with the United States, and send American military power back to Hawaii.